I told you that in this next season of your life, you were going to do something so big that everyone who ever knew you would hear about your success? Well, it's absolutely possible. But there's a catch. It's not just going to happen on its own. You are going to make it happen. And that's why I'm excited to invite you guys to join me on Patreon, where I'm going to teach you how. When you become a patron, you will have access to workshops, worksheets, presentations, and demonstrations that teach a wide variety of lessons, including how to use water to shift your reality, step-by-step manifestation methods that can ultimately lead you to your biggest dreams, games and exercises to strengthen and build your intuition, tips, tricks, and top secrets to confidence building and becoming the person you've always wanted to be. There's no time like the present to create an amazing future. And one of the greatest investments that you can make is in yourself. So join me on Patreon as myself and others manifest the lives that only and truly dreams are made of. Welcome to the Dream Academy. What's up, Sagittarius? Run over there to Patreon and become a patron. All right, so we're going to be jumping into you guys' reading. We are going to jump into our spread to see what energy comes up. With your reading, it's like something about 2 feet in, jumping in with 2 feet. Some of y'all, it's like you walk up to a pool and you dip in your toe. And you're being told at this time, run and scream, cannonball, and jump, okay? So whatever this is, you got to take a leap of faith, or you got to try something new, or you have to do something that, a lot of people said you shouldn't do, you can't do. That's not a good idea. Something like that. Now, this can also be a relationship, okay? Now, I ain't never saying just jump in and take chances like that. But with Sagittarius, y'all a little bit different. When it comes to like the feelings and emotions, y'all not like other signs, especially water signs. So for y'all to do something, jump with 2 feet in and then not work out, you're not as devastated as, a Capricorn. Maybe a Capricorn or even like a Pisces would be, okay? So let's start at the center of the reading. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this for a while. You've been working on this for a while. You've been thinking about this for a while, okay? Now, if it is a relationship, someone is either investing in you or they're thinking about it. That word invest is very strong right now. So if you're taking a leap of faith and I want to invest your time, your energy, your effort, okay, your money, this is talking about waiting on that return. But there is this element of wanting to invest in you. Now, this doesn't have to be love or romantic. It could be someone wanting to put some money behind what you have going on, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's, it might just be some type of business venture, making products, coming up with services. But you could have someone who's interested. Also, for those of you who are looking for a way to jump in with 2 feet, for some of you, I don't know who this for, it could be one of you, could be a lot of you all. But take that leap of faith by like DMing and inboxing big people in that field, okay? I'm talking about people with blue check marks, okay, on Instagram and stuff, or people with check marks on YouTube, whatever. Take your chances, Worst they can say is no, worst they can do is not respond. And that doesn't hurt you at all because you didn't have it anyway, right? Okay? And I'm getting for somebody, man, you finna shoot your shot. You finna jump in somebody's DM, okay? But 2 cards, one jump out for what's crossing it. Sagittarius, okay? First of all, that's the 9 of Cups. Okay, this is dreams, wish fulfillment, okay? And then this is the 6 of Wands. This is public recognition. This is, hand claps. Not that you need hand claps, but, it feels good when you walk in the room. They say, everybody, Sagittarius! And everybody claps. I mean, it would be like, Sagittarius, and you walk in, nobody clapped. It wouldn't be as great, right? But that's what's happening. So some type of wish fulfillment has you looking good. It has you not just looking good, but it has people admiring. It has people clapping again. It has them shaking their head saying, yes, wow, that's good right there. So maybe you're about to do something in that investment. Maybe the people will see this like, oh, look what you've attained. Look what you've done. We're living in a world right now where a lot of people who have done their own thing, okay? You was working on your own gift, skills, and projects, and when you pop off, boom. The people who have been watching from afar and haven't said anything, they're going to come running in. That 7, that pause is going to take off, okay? Wow. That feels good. I'm trying to stay in this energy real quick because it feels good, because it's like with this 7 here, that pause is something you've been working on. It's something you've been thinking about. You maybe have put a lot of even money behind what you're doing. Building something up. I'm saying something being built up. Progression, okay? Let's see what's in the deep root of it. The Emperor. So you either the best of the best at what you're doing or what you're about to do, or this is who it is who's trying to invest, okay? Now the Emperor, top dog, male or female, okay? This person learns their craft. They understand their craft. They're good at their craft. They work on it every day. They can't help it. It's like crack to them. They can't help but to work on it and to think about it and to invest in it, okay? And this could be how someone is looking at you. I'm feeling this sense of from afar, like especially the people in the crowd doing the clapping and the cheering. It's like they watch you progress. They watch you try things. They may watch you invest in yourself. They could possibly have seen you fail before, but then come back. I'm getting the comeback kid. You're the comeback kid. So whatever it is that you bounce back from, or whatever it is that, you know, you were being silent about, it seems as though the exposure of it is really grand. And you will either be looked at as the Emperor, or this, again, is the person who would want you, right? I'm getting a sense of like this top person. Remember I was just saying something about blue check marks? That might be who this is. So some of y'all could get a DM from someone on Instagram who's like famous, or like a really big authority figure. Or this is the person that you might even reach out to. Remember I was just saying you jumping in, taking your chances, reaching out? Who knows? But there's something fulfilled here, and it feels really good, okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. Woo! The Wheel of Fortune. So you stepped into your season, or you're stepping into it. For those of you who are on the other side of the energy field, where it's still that energy haven't quite hit you yet, okay? Something is fulfilled. Did I just tell you something that's fulfilled? Could be the destiny, could be the promise over your life, okay? Your life purpose is being fulfilled, but it's coming in your season. See, that's the thing, because we could be doing the right thing, it's just the wrong season. But you keep doing what you're doing, and then that season changes, and boom, you walk straight into your purpose. I love this. Dang, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you guys, I'm also getting this too. Whoever this is in the crowd doing the clapping, doing the watching, and you know it could be a lot of people. Your exes, your family, your friends, your whoever's in the crowd clapping. It's just like, why does Sagittarius get to be so lucky? That was the word, lucky. Why do you get to be so lucky, you know? Because that's what it looks like from afar. It's like you're lucky. You lucky. But some of y'all may be like, I'm not lucky, I'm a hard worker. Let's see what's in the headspace. Ooh, the moon. Didn't I tell you something about the exposure of it? So the exposure, or getting exposure, or something you're doing coming to light finally, something you've been doing in secret. Okay? It's a lot of that energy going on. It's a lot of signs that have been working in secret. But this is that thing coming to light. Bits and pieces and glimpses of what you're doing. Also, somebody is dreaming about you. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, let me tell you this. Usually, sometimes, right before you get ready to do something amazing, right before wish fulfillment comes in, right before destiny happens and seasons change, people around you start to feel it too. Like you have a feeling like, man, something good about to happen to me. But you'll be surprised who just be minding their own little business and they having a dream about you. Maybe they won't tell you, but that's what's happening here. It's like the whole atmosphere starts to shake up when you start to, you know, evolve, or you start to unfold. And everyone who's like kind of tapped into your energy space, whether it be a hater, whether it be a family member who always thinking about you, you're always on their brain. This is how you end up in their dreams, okay? Or it could be people that you haven't seen or talked to in a very long time, but because the atmosphere is shaking with whatever it is you got coming up, all of a sudden, pow, you tap, or they tap into your energy some way, somehow. Somebody gets into the dream space. But that's usually how it goes right before you pop off. People start to dream about you, Okay? It could even be people who don't know you like that or something. You know, they may know of you or whatever, but you just start popping up in people's dream space. All right, let's see what's in the near future in a second. I can't let it go. The moon, it wants to say something else. So what else is going on with the moon here? Why is the moon? Honesty. You know what I'm getting? Your honesty and your authenticity. You know how I was saying earlier about how you won't be as devastated if, say, like a water sign or something has some bad news. You don't be as devastated. Somebody appreciates your brutal honesty. I mean, most fire signs are brutally honest anyway, but somebody appreciates your brutal honesty, or something that someone accused you of lying of is going to be exposed that you was telling the truth. And you know what I just got for that too? Telling the truth on whatever you said that I'm going to do. A lot of you said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to be great, I'm going to be amazing, I'm going to be the emperor, you're going to see, watch. And you wasn't lying. They thought you were playing. They thought you were just talking a good game. It sound good, but when you actually pull it off, bruh, it's like, wow. So this says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Keeping it real with yourself. Now, for those of you who go around lying to other people, okay, but don't you start lying so bad that you convince yourself of the lies. Okay? How do we make it in life? We be honest. Even if it's ugly, even if it hurts. And if it hurts and it's ugly, fix it. You know? Period. That always got to take a turn. Something about somebody else who either wasn't honest. It's going back to that. Remember I was saying somebody appreciates your honesty? Okay. They appreciate your honesty because you may have told them before that keeping it real, keeping it 100, being authentic is what gets you ahead. All that lying, all that stuff catch up with you, karma, all that kind of stuff, get tied up, tangled. It's like, because of like keeping it real and stuff, they can see that this is probably where you got it from. Also, it's like the true authentic self. It may not be honesty in terms of like talking and communication, but in terms of this is just who I am, that. Let's see what the near future is talking about. Ooh, the 8 of Cups. You know what? It's a long road, or it was a long road to success for you. And once you reach a certain point, now, you know, we go through this a lot about leaving people behind and people who no longer serve us and certain things that no longer serve us. Now, this is the next stage, okay? Because once you hit this level here, a new group of people that may have made it through that first door with you, they got to go too. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's a second round of cuts. It is a second round of cuts. Because in order to fly this high, you can't have too many things hanging off you or too many people or too many energies, okay? So somebody needs to know that that's what's coming up, okay? Let me either see why, like what's coming up for you, or what is it that you're leaving behind? What are you leaving behind? Ooh. This is what's coming up. That says abundance. So in order for you to get to this step or this stage, or for those of you who are afraid, you need to know, you see that road that person is getting ready to walk down? This is what they're walking towards. This is why it's a second round of cuts coming up. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Okay? So some of y'all, as soon as this thing hit, it's a second round of people who not going. You may got some people surrounded around you right now who hype you up, who tell you you're good, you're great. But once you reach this next level, everyone is not going. Let's see what's in the what is in the fears. Fear for Sag. Oh, the Ace of Cups, this brand new beginning. And for a lot of you all, it is surrounded around love. Like, will I ever, like, because what stage you're going to, the average man or female is not going to be in your tax bracket. They're not going to be in your social bracket, okay? They may not be in your social type of like circle or environment. Like everything about you will change. Not that, oh, you made it and you changed. But yeah, that's what happens. You know, that's the whole point of making it, to change. That's how you make it. You change. That's what you're supposed to do. Nothing grows or evolves without changing first, okay? So this big change that's happening, and that's probably why this is sitting here like this. People say things like, you changed. It's like you tell them, yeah, because you stayed the same, and look at your life, the same. But when I changed, guess what my life did? it changed, right? So I don't know where that sidebar came from, but that's your answer when somebody tell you changed. But for what you're looking for, love-wise, your person is up there. I think I said that to y'all before. You got to keep walking up the stairs because you don't want the person in the stairwell. They ain't made it nowhere. But the person who's at the executive suite, they walk that same path you did. So you know they ain't about that BS. But anyway, you will find that. Let's talk about this spirit of the Ace of Cups. That one to jump out, like I was shuffling and I saw it and then it still flew out anyway. But this says doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it is going to happen. Period. Okay, let's see what you look like right now to other people. The Eight of Swords. Self-imposed imprisonment. But you know why? Maybe some of y'all being tricky. Maybe some of y'all being slick. Okay, because up here with this moon card and the honesty, you're hiding or bits and pieces. You're telling the truth, but what it is that you putting out there, people may have this perception like, oh, you struggling. Sagittarius must be sad. Sagittarius then stepped away from us. Little do we know, Sagittarius walking towards abundance and a brand new life, destiny fulfillment. But to us, we out here looking like, dang, Sagittarius must be going through it, okay? But I don't feel like this is you're going through it and people are picking up that vibe. It's just sometimes when you're being, and I hate to use his reference because ever since he slapped that girl down at the show, it really bothers me. But the only way I can describe it is kind of like how the baby says, I'm the type to act broke till I pop out with $1 million. So some of y'all may have been putting on a front or just being yourself, but then all of a sudden when this new thing comes in, it's going to change around. It's going to have you looking different, feeling different, smelling different. But in the meantime, people are saying like, yo, is Sag okay? You may have already walked away from people in this phone. You heard from Sag? You heard from Sag? Okay, let's see what's the hope. Oh, the Two of Swords. To be gridlocked. This is to stop talking to certain people. I feel like some of y'all, okay, it's like I'm running away and it's a little dog or a chihuahua on the rim of my shirt and I'm trying to get away from them. Like, get off me, get off me, get off. Like that. Some of y'all have some little chihuahuas. So you want to keep some people at bay, keep some people at standstill, or some people want you to stop. So this, if it's your hope, it's like certain people I need to keep at bay, stand still. And if this is coming from the outside energy, people want you to stop. So whatever it is that's coming in, understand that everybody ain't gonna be happy. If I say right here, everybody clapping, okay. Some people gonna be clapping on the inside. They gonna be like, I can't stand Sagittarius. They get on my nerves. Oh, I swear to God, I want them to stop. I want this to stop. Okay. Let's see what's the final outcome. The High Priestess. Still secretive. So this is we still in that the Seven of Pentacles. Still kind of being mystical, magical, not really revealing all. Okay, the High Priestess is secretive. They got them answers, but they're not necessarily saying them out loud. They know what they're doing, but to the outside world, it's kind of like secretive. Guessing games. People have to guess what's going on here. Just the one who you can't quite figure out. When you think that you have it all figured out, you got your notes jotted down, you know who Sagittarius is and what Sagittarius is up to, and then boom, Sagittarius hit you with that left field. And then there's nothing they can do about it. Some of y'all went into secret because you didn't want anybody to taint this dream. Some of y'all have been called to isolation so that your ancestors can give you the information that you need to walk straight into that abundance. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card to end this up. And we get, death. Now, is that good card? Don't go running scared. This is good. This is talking about that total shift, the point of no return. Okay, once it has died, it has now transformed, and it is a new creature. Okay, kind of like how this High Priestess is. It's like half human, half spirit, operating at the same, 100% in both. All right. This says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So for those of you who are terrified of this brand new beginning, terrified of who you have to leave behind, terrified of this new tax bracket and this new responsibility and this new platform, it's merely a new beginning, and you already got the wheel of fortune on your side, and you already know you're walking towards abundance, okay? And whatever it is you're doing, whether it's now or in the future, you top chief, you top dog. The future shows that you master it all, okay? So that's what I get for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you all. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Waterstar Vibes. I do games and giveaways, all kind of fun stuff. And also, get over there to Patreon and become a patron. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So again, Sagittarius, I appreciate you all so much. And I'll see you in your next video.